Okay, so this conference call is now live. We do have several callers on the line throughout the country today. So I've gone ahead and muted some of the lines as we get started. And basically, that's just going to ensure we get through the entire call without any background noises or interruptions. So the purpose of this call today is just basically to provide you as a candidate with more details about our company, who we are, what we do, and who we're looking for. Because I think it's probably fair to say at this point, we probably know more about you as a candidate than you may know about us as a company. And that's fine. The purpose of this message is just to level out that playing field so that both parties have an adequate amount of information about each other so that we can formulate decision as to whether or not we're a good fit. So we'll spend the next several minutes really diving into specific details about what our company does, what our part-time recruiters do, how we pay them, how we train them. And then at the end of this call, you'll be given very specific instructions about how you can potentially move forward into the final stage of our process if you choose to do so. All right. So now with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just jump right in. Once again, the name of our company is Harvard Risk Management. We started business in 1993 with corporate offices in Dallas, Texas, operational offices in Tennessee, and regional offices located throughout North America. Harvard Risk Management is a broker. We do business in two different markets. The first market is the individual consumer market, and the second market is the employee benefits market. For the purposes of this call, I'll be spending all of our time discussing the employee benefits market. Okay, so if accepted as a recruiter with our firm, you'll be spending 100% of your time within the employee benefits market. Now, I want to remind all of the candidates on the call today that this is not in any way a sales position. As a recruiter with our company, you would never be expected to do any selling of any kind to any end users of our products. The role you're applying for is a recruiter role. And during the course of this position overview, I'm going to be discussing specifically what the role of a virtual recruiter is with Harvard Risk Management. All right. So I'll continue by providing a little bit of information about our market and the products and services our sales team delivers to the market. Then I'll cover all the details about our recruiter compensation package, our training program, and finally, I'll conclude by providing you with some information on how you can move forward into the next step of our decision process. Okay, so I do encourage you to take notes if possible and definitely pay close attention to all of the details we go through today throughout the entirety of the call. Okay, so let's talk about the virtual recruiter opportunity. To start, I do want to, go over some insights or some of the logistics. First, this is a virtual position. And what that means is 100% of your duties and responsibilities can be done from the comfort of your home office. You'll never be required or expected to physically attend any trainings or workshops outside of your home. The average part-time recruiter on our team works roughly 30 to 40 minutes each day. This can be done flexibly around just about any schedule. The work can be done in the morning, the afternoon, or the evening. Some of our recruiters do all their work in the morning or all of it in the afternoon or all in the evenings. Some of them split it up, a few minutes here, a few minutes there throughout the day. However you like, it's accepted. You're free to design your own individual schedule. Plus, we offer additional workload and more of a full-time opportunity to recruiters who have the availability and can demonstrate through performance the willingness to succeed with our system. We do expect all part-time recruiters to have a working computer, a high-speed internet connection, and a comfortable place to work. We're going to provide full training and one-on-one support to all recruiters on our team. And basically, those are, like I said, just some of the logistics. Now, I want to go over what the virtual recruiter opportunity with Harvard Risk Management looks like. Now, the recruiting position with our company is a full cycle recruiting role. The day-to-day responsibilities of our recruiters can easily be broken down into about 4 phases. The first phase is attracting and identifying candidates. The second phase is screening candidates. The third phase is coordinating interviews for qualified candidates. And finally, the fourth phase is the formal acceptance and onboarding of new sales candidates. So let's break down phase 1, attracting and identifying new candidates to our pipeline. Now, this is one of the primary objectives and really one of the fundamental reasons for our creation of the part-time virtual program. For years, Harvard Risk Management has depended solely on utilizing expensive job advertising contracts with some of the largest boards in North America, such as Monster and CareerBuilder. What we've recently discovered, however, is the missed opportunities we've been passing up on with some of the smaller free local niche job sites that are available in every geographic corner of the United States. Our recent research has concluded that we're currently unadvertised in an estimated 10 to 15,000 free job boards all over the nation. Our largest competitors have been utilizing these secondary niche job sites for years. So the virtual recruiter role was really created to give us the ability to compete with those competitors immediately on that front. To provide just a little bit of insight on what I mean by that, Harvard Risk Management right now is really considered to be a fairly small broker in the employee benefits arena. We currently have over 2,000 sales agents on our team throughout the US and Canada. However, the largest brokers in our industry have upwards of 10, 15, or even up to 20,000 sales agents marketing their products. And we believe we have the products to compete with those large brokers. We have the leadership in place to compete with those large competitors. But up until now, we haven't had the recruiting capacity to help us build our team to reach a sales force count that rivals those large firms. So with the success so far in our virtual recruiting program, we've been really starting to develop a lot of momentum within our organization, and we can realistically estimate that within the next 5 to 7 years, we'll be one of the largest brokers in all of North America. And our virtual recruiters will play a big part in that growth, and they have the opportunity to really grow and advance with our company as a result. And it all starts with phase 1, attracting candidates. So your designated area will not be restricted by your locality. So you can expect to spend at least 10 to 15 minutes of each business day posting and updating ads on sites that offer free job posting throughout the country. Now, that moves us on to the second phase, which is comprised of qualifying and screening the candidates that respond to these job ads. We train our recruiters to qualify candidates through the use of screening scripts and emails that provide candidates with additional information about our company and the sales position. Phase 2 generally takes at least about 10 minutes each day. The average recruiter on our team only corresponds with about 8 to 10 new candidates each day, and that's more than acceptable and adequate to achieve our overall objectives. Next is phase 3, which is probably the least time consuming of the 4 phases. Basically, once a candidate is qualified to move on through the process, and once they've indicated an interest through email, we move them forward to the interview process. And finally, phase 4 is where we present an offer and onboard new sales agents after they've had the final interview with the hiring manager. That hiring manager will in some cases make an offer on the spot. Now, if the candidate accepts the offer, you would then assist the new sales agents by introducing them to our training process. And we have canned emails that walk new sales agents through the process of gaining access to the state-of-the-art online training portal where they can learn about our products, take the quizzes, and complete their benefits certification with Harvard Risk Management. Once they achieve certification, your final step in the process would be to help that new sales agent by introducing them to their local field trainer and mentor, and that sales agent continues with our company with the support of our field support team and managers. So now that you have an idea of what your role would be, there's 4 phases of the role we train on. So basically, And really, before I go into it, I want to let you know, frankly, each of these phases are simple. So let's talk briefly about the type of people you'd be recruiting as a new sales agents to our team and what those sales agents will be doing for us. And I think probably one of the more attractive aspects of recruiting for Harvard Risk Management is the fact that we consider all backgrounds for sales agent. So it makes it very easy for our recruiters to pull from a huge market because we don't limit our candidate pool to a background. Some of our top sales agents are former pastors, police officers, construction workers, stay-at-home parents, and so on. We have a wide variety of different types of backgrounds on our team. Some of our sales agents, in fact, are very part-time, while some of them are, full-time. In fact, one of our most common scenarios are candidates that come to us who already are selling employee benefits. They come to us just because they heard about our product line and they want to add our products to their portfolio. But I think the single biggest reason why a high volume of candidates are drawn to our company right now, especially within the last few months, is the product line that we sell. Two of our flagship products are offered by a company called Legal Shield. It's a company we're proud to broker for. We decided to represent Legal Shield's products because they have a very good track record with over 40 years in business, and they have a lot of stability. They're a cash-rich company, and they have timely products. The first part of the product that we offer through Legal Shield is the identity theft protection product. The other part of the benefit is actually a legal services access plan, and this is also a very strong part of the benefit. And because of these products, recruiters are experiencing more success today than ever before. Also, because the job market is very slow right now, so there's a lot of people looking for opportunities, and we have an opportunity we feel very good about. We're able to train just about everybody to be able to bring this product into a business and get it in front of employees and see a lot of good success with it. So now that you have an idea of how our sales force gets paid, I'm sure you're probably interested in how you're getting paid. So real brief, you're paid 3 ways as a recruiter. And I'm just going to give you a general explanation, and you'll get a more detailed explanation with PowerPoints and so forth in the training if you're chosen to join our team as a recruiter. But as a recruiter, the bulk of your income will be made from overrides. You would be paid an override for every sale made by a person you recruited. So let's say a recruiter, Jim, recruits Tom, and Tom goes out and he finds a company that has 50 employees, and 30 of those employees enroll in the benefit. That's a pretty low percentage-wise, but for this example, let's say 30. So the recruiter in this case is going to get a recruiting override for every one of those 30 sales. And the overrides can be anywhere from $10 to more than $100, depending on the production of the recruiter's team. And again, you'll learn more of the specifics in the training about this and the other 2 ways we're paid as a recruiter. But basically, our computer program figures all this out. And the recruiters have access to a back office that allows them to see all of their sales agents' activity. And this really adds up over time. We have recruiters on our team that earn over $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month just off the overrides. Another exciting part about the comp plan is the fact that our recruiters are vested, which means as long as that sales agent is working with our company and continues getting paid commissions, the recruiter continues to make overrides, even if the recruiter no longer works with our company. So let's say a recruiter works with our company for 3 years. They've built an override commission of a monthly $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month, and they decide that's good enough for them, and they really don't need to work anymore, and they can just sit there and get paid. They can do that. They earned it. They found that sales agent, and they're attached to that person forever. And we pay by direct deposit or checked. In fact, we pay within 72 hours of any commission event, which is when a sales agent makes a sale. We elected to have a compensation plan that's based purely on performance instead of offering an hourly basis because we found that it's more attractive to recruiters. You see, when A work from home position offers a base pay rate. What comes along with it are a lot of negative things. Yeah, you get a small base pay, but you have to punch a clock and endure micromanagement as well as an income ceiling. And you have to wait weeks to be paid sometimes. A lot of our work from home people are looking for flexibility. They're looking for long-term opportunity and growth and uncapped income potential, which is what we offer. Plus, we pay our people immediately. Like I said, we do direct deposit or check, and we do direct deposit every day, Monday through Friday. You know, that flexibility and control of income is very attractive to our recruiters, and our team loves it. So we never dream of changing our compensation plan because our recruiters love it this way. And since this is a 1099 position, our recruiters have full flexibility over their time. And I think that's the most important thing to people. They don't have to clock in. They don't have to ask for time off. They just do it. Now, as mentioned in our training, or I should say as mentioned, our training is designed to get our recruiters off to a very fast start. And our goal is always to get our recruiters trained within 1 to 2 days. You know, there's not a lot of training. We don't have to teach you a lot of human resource things or anything like that. It's really, you know, we teach them how to use the canned responses we give them. We tell them what to look for in posting ads and setting up accounts, and they're off and running. All of our sales agents typically sign within 3 to 4 days of actually seeing an ad, so it's a very quick process. Salespeople are not like accountants or financial analysts. They move very quickly. So we've created a recruiting process that enables sales agents to get through the process, learn about us, and make a decision to join our company full or part-time pretty much immediately. Our training consists of a couple different things. One, there's one-on-one mentoring. So every one of our new recruiters gets to work with an actual current recruiter on our team as a mentor. It's a very strong part of our training. We also have online training so they can learn about the products, our company culture, and those types of things. It's a very strong training program. And again, we try to get people through it in 1 to 2 days. It's very, very quick. And it's really provided a lot of success for us, and our recruiters really like our training. Like I said, we have recruiters that ask if they can go through the training again, and they can as many times as they want. With all that being said, I want to ask you for your undivided attention here for the next few minutes, because I'm going to explain the next steps and what you'll need to do if you decide to move forward with our company. There are a few conditions that apply. First, it should be noted that if you're accepted as a recruiter with our company, you will need to undergo a criminal background check. We don't charge you for the background check. I know a lot of work from home companies do that, but we don't charge you for the background check. Our carriers require any recruiter or any sales agent associated with their product to undergo a background check because you're going to be seeing some sensitive information. And this is not a credit check. They're not looking for a credit score, so don't worry about your credit at all. Don't worry about traffic violations, DUIs, and so forth. They're looking for felonies, and really what they're looking for are white-collar fraud-related felonies. So if you have any of that in your background within the last 10 years, unfortunately, that will likely disqualify you from consideration. If you have any questions, feel free to ask your recruiter who sent you to this call. But if accepted, you'll also have to understand that this is a 1099 position. You'll have to agree to that and fill out a 1099 agreement. It's very simple. Basically what it states is, you know you're going to have to pay taxes just like any other working citizen. So you're going to receive a 1099 in the mail. The good news is, for 1099 people, they now have opened the door for some really good tax write-offs. So we always encourage you to consult an accountant about the write-offs available to you. You could actually save some money and end up paying less taxes. So if you're interested in moving forward, I need you to email the virtual recruiter that sent you to this call with the following information. So again, you'll want to write this down. Number 1, and label it number 1. I attended the entire call. Okay, so that's what you would write or send in the email to the person who sent you to this call. Number 2, I understand this is a 1099 position. All right, so number 2 is I understand this is a 1099 position. And then lastly, number 3, I am interested in joining Harvard Risk Management. And again, number 3 is I am interested in joining Harvard Risk Management. And I would send this email immediately. You know, we're selective. We don't bring everybody onto our team. And I think that's pretty obvious. You know, we provide a lot of training and we assign mentors. In fact, there's an expense on our part to bring on a new worker. So we don't just bring everybody on. We're looking for people that can recruit sales agents, and sales agents are eager. So we're looking for recruiters that are eager, people that move quickly. We're not looking for people that don't move quickly. So as soon as you hang up the phone, I would open up the laptop and send out that email. Don't wait for tonight or any time later. Show that recruiter who knows you're at this call at this time that you went through it and that you're ready to move forward, or that you're not. And if not, you know, we wish you the best of luck and in your future endeavors. Otherwise, if you do decide to move forward and we decide to move forward with you, we look forward to having you on our team.